Welcome back to Gabriel Bihar Vlogs. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the new language I made up. And yeah, let's get into it. So, originally, this language was a code, and now it's now it's a language. So, I want to show you guys what it looks like. So this is the language, okay, that I made up. It is also not real, if you guys don't know. Kind of like how you've seen Avatar, it's not real as well. But I will be showing you guys, I'll be breaking down one of my favorite books by Clive Cussler as well, because it has been nearly 6 years since he died. Sorry to break it to you guys. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first book that I ever read by Clive Cussler, get this, was Inca Gold. So Inca Gold, you know what I mean, right? So Inca Gold was the first book that I ever read with Clive Cussler. It is important because since I started reading Clive Cussler, I wanted to have a little bit of a history behind it. So I ended up reading all these. And, well, not all of them, just a few of them. And I thought to myself, how could it be relatable to this thing? So then I end up, I read this book, and it's really good. Has a really good, great words in it. Like, look, you can see there's so many words in this book, and I recommend you guys read it. I rate it 100 out of a 10. Or a 10 out of 100. Or 100 out of 10, either way. I rate this 100 out of 200, okay? Just because I like it more than you think. Alright, moving on. The next book, and this is going to be kind of a strange one, okay? The next book that I read was Sahara. Now, Sahara isn't your average book, just because there are so many amazing words that you can look at and read. You know, why not? So I wanted to dive deep into this because a lot of you guys haven't seen the movie, or haven't read the book either. So I'm gonna do that. So this book is typically so 1996, right? Basically. So in Egypt, in this novel, they're trying to find a way to stop the poison from spreading to the river, okay? Or the Nile, you should call it, because I read this book once. So, yeah. So practically, it's more like, on the plus side, they save the world, while the opposite side, they fight evil people who try to take over the world, and blah, blah, blah. So, that was that. But yeah, so the next book that I read, which will probably stir your guys' minds, was The Wrath of Poseidon. The Wrath of Poseidon is basically, Dirk Pitt is no longer in this franchise because he's in the Dirk Pitt Adventures. This is kind of like a Sam and Raimi Fargo adventure. So, if you guys don't know, there are a lot of series with Clive Cussler's excellent handwriting. Before we get started into this book, please make sure to like and subscribe, okay? So if you guys don't know, Clive Cussler was a great adventurer and writer. He was responsible for finding the Hunley, which is a lost submarine. So, in this case, when he was 36 years old, he wanted to write a paperback adventure series, which he did. The first book he ever wrote, get this, was this one, Mediterranean Caper. And I say that because a lot of the books that he writes are mostly adventure, and they are great. They're all based underwater, most of them, and they have really good handwriting, which I absolutely like. Can't even tell if they're written by a typewriter or computer. You can tell by either one. But yeah, I rate this 20 out of 30. This 200 out of 300. Okay. All right. Next on the list would be Serpent. Now this one I did read, but it took me, I think, 1 year to read the whole thing, or a month and a half. So I got this book, I think, close to the end of when we were in Nevada, or close to the end of when we lived there. This was way, way before I said bye to Haley, I think, which is my friend. You might not know her. But yeah, so we went to I can't remember the store we went to, but it was like, I think it was called like Bookmarks or something. Yeah, like a book warehouse or whatever, and we went there for the first time. I think it was like Arizona or whatever. So I get this book, and it is a really good time, right? And this is the first time I ever got a Clive Cussler book from there. So I read this, and I was like, it needs a little bit of a history lesson to it. So then I gave out the whole, I didn't give a whole history lesson, but I wanted to show you guys what I meant. So that's that. I won't dive into a whole lot of them, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, 7 books in total, okay? I may not be able to get through all of them in one day, but let's try that, okay? But the books, let's say the books that I haven't read yet. So I rate Serpent 400 out of 500, okay? Because this is really good. I recommend it for your kids also. All right. This is Spartan Gold with Clive Cussler on the back. Sorry, it just happens. There we go. So Spartan Gold is a book that I have not read yet, that I'm hoping about reading soon, if I can. I haven't read Clive Cussler in a long time, okay? Because ever since I started reading Clive Cussler, I took a really, really long break from reading because I couldn't stand it. For many reasons I can't explain, but I'll try to explain it in the best way I can. So, I stopped reading because I felt like there was too much knowledge in what I had to do. And when I stopped reading, which was 2023, a long time ago, or 2020, whatever, I felt like I needed to read new books, not just the same one over and over again. And so I ended up taking a really, really long break after 2023. And then, yeah, so that's how that came about. You do not want to know, okay? But yeah, I rate this 0 out of 0 because I have not read this one yet. Same for this one and all of the other ones. And this one too. Can't forget this one, Shockwave. I actually did a video based on this book. So if you guys looked at my other channel, I think it was like last year, when I was still, or 2 years ago when I was still making videos, on my last one, which was Gabriel Bihar Live, I explained the differences between this book and how it affects each other's lives and all that. It's a great time. And yeah. So I just want to give you guys a sneak peek of every book that I've read by him. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me for more and comment. Okay, if you love me, obviously. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a video coming out in 2 days. See ya.